Welcome to Story Theater. Welcome and how do you do? Welcome to Story Theater. I have a story for you. Hey, Granddaddy Guitar here again to see you. Now, I want to ask you this question before we get started. You got any enemies? Well, you should have some enemies. What you say, Granddad? What you? I'm talking about if you stand for something, you're going to have some enemies. Now, let me tell you about it. You'll see in this story. Way back in an old time, a boy made a riddle and a girl made a rhyme. Wasn't my time. Wasn't your time. This time, we were in the time of King Nebuchadnezzar. Well, King Nebuchadnezzar ordered that they be building him a 90-foot statue, 9 feet wide and made of gold. Oh, they built that statue for King Nebuchadnezzar. And one of the officials said, King, I'll tell you this, Mr. King, I'll ask you to order that anytime we get before this statue and we blow the trumpet, that everybody bow down and worship this statue. And King Nebuchadnezzar said, oh yeah, that sounds good to me. Sounds mighty good to me. So they blew the horn. People bowing down everywhere, bowing down, except 3 Hebrew boys named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Well, some of those officials who was jealous of these Hebrew boys, because these Hebrew boys had high positions in the Babylonian government. Well, they looked around at them boys and they said, we gonna tell the king. So they went and told the king, you know, King, those 3 Hebrew boys you appointed, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when we blew the horn, everybody was bowing except them 3 boys. And the king, the Bible say, got furious. What you mean? He twisted his face. They said he twisted, and he got all messy. He said, bring them boys to him. And they brought the boys to him. He said, is that true? Now I'm going to give y'all another chance. Y'all bow down when y'all hear that horn blow. You got me? And if you don't, I'm going to put you in a fiery furnace and burn you up. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego looked at the king and they said very calmly, King, we cannot worship another God. We worship the one true God. And you can throw us in that furnace if you like, and God will save us. But even if he don't save us, we will not bow down. And those Hebrew boys looked at those officials who tried to accuse them. And they looked back at them. And King Nebuchadnezzar looked at them. He said, blow the horn. And he went, wah, 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 wah. Everybody was bowing down, and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stood calmly and stood strong. And the king got even angry. Start the furnace right now, he said. Take my strongest soldiers and put those boys in the furnace. And so they did. They walked to that furnace and the flames were going. It was so hot, it was getting hot everywhere. And matter of fact, it was so hot that those soldiers burned up trying to put the boys in there. And they put the boys in that fiery furnace. And the king looked on. And guess what he saw? He saw not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 men walking around in that fiery furnace. And King Nebuchadnezzar said, didn't I put 3 boys in there? I see 4 walking around. And he said, one looks like the Son of God. And he ordered that, y'all come out that furnace. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and whoever else you hear. And they came out, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, but the king looked at them and smelled their clothes and touched their hair, and they didn't even smell like smoke. And King Nebuchadnezzar said, I don't know what God you serve, but y'all, nobody say nothing about these boys no more. Let them worship their God. Their God can save them from a fiery furnace. And not only that, King Nebuchadnezzar exalted those boys and gave them a higher office in that government, that Babylonian government. Well, you can imagine those other officials, those jealous officials, they were smoking themselves. They was mad, but they couldn't do nothing about it. Now this story come to an end, but this story has a lesson. If you make God your heart's desire, he will keep you even in the fire. Won't he do it? Somebody say what? Yeah, yes he will. Yes, he will. Every time we tell God's story, we want to give him all the glory. And we always end in a word of prayer because we serve a God who really cares. You might know the song by now. In my life, God, you be glorified. In my life, Lord, be glorified, be glorified in my life, Lord, be glorified today. Now y'all go get some rest. And in the morning, open up the windows of your heart and let the sun, the S-O-N, shine through. Granddaddy, see you next time.